Senator Bennett is here. I honestly don't have my glasses, so I can't see anybody. If you're here, please join me on the stage. Melat Quiros, who's running for Congress, the first Tigrayan to run for Congress in Colorado. Melat, if you're here, here's our senator. How are you? Good to see you. So the others, if you can, she step away for a minute. Here's Melat. Oops. So Ashenda in Colorado is the largest Ashenda celebration in the diaspora. So we're really proud of that. Here's our councilwoman who also did a proclamation for us. So if you don't know, there is an Ashenda proclamation thanks to our councilwoman. So we'll start with our councilwoman so she can say a few words of hello for us. Thank you for being here.
I love you more. Okay, hold it up close. You all, I just love y'all so much that there are not many things that can get me out of the house, to be honest, but family can absolutely get me out of the house. My name is Chantel M. Lewis. I'm your councilwoman. You are in my district. This is a Sister Cities Park, and I am just so absolutely proud of that and proud of each one of you. You all look immaculate, and I'm really sad that I didn't get my big hair. Exactly. I saw your post, and I was like, dang, I should have got my hair done. Sisterhood. I just want to take a moment to just talk about sisterhood because Malete and all of you have just been such beautiful sisters to me and my role in my life and my impact and how I show up in community. And I just so desperately and genuinely appreciate each one of you. And the opportunity to see your faces in chambers is just so calming because I am the only Black woman on Denver City Council, and to see the faces of folks who look like me in those chambers means a great deal to me. The way that you all love on me, I am so grateful for, but the way that you all love on each other is just so beautiful and so pleasant to watch. And so when we talk about joy, when we talk about sisterhood, when we talk about love, you all exude that. That is your presence, that is your beauty, that is your essence. And so I am just so grateful for you all. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be in community with you. And that this is in my district, gotta say it one time. That this is in my district because it's absolutely beautiful. So thank you for your love. Thank you for always showing up. And of course, I wouldn't be Councilwoman Lewis if I didn't say thank you for not being afraid to talk about genocide. Thank you for saying Sudan, Congo, Tigray. Listen, thank y'all so much for not being afraid to call a thing, because that's what sisterhood is, that's what joy is, and we understand that our liberation is tied to one another. And so your fight is my fight, and my fight is your fight, and they're bound up in each other, and none of us are free until we're all free. I love y'all.
Thank you so much. When I tell you Councilwoman Lewis has been with us from day one, when no one would stand with us, she did. She was unafraid, and so thank you so much for that. And it's also my honor next to the mic to Senator Bennett, who also was not afraid to say, hey, these are human rights issues. You know, no one should have their lights turned off. No one should be starved to death. This is wrong. And he was a fearless advocate and spoke up and wrote letters and said what needed to be said during the darkest times in Tigray, and we're grateful for that. And thank you for being here.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for giving me the chance just to say hello this afternoon. And I was listening to the girls talk about what Ashenda meant to them. That's what I was doing this afternoon, and it made me think about my own daughters, who are, when I started this job, were 9, 7, and 4, and now they're 26. One turned 26 yesterday, 25, and 20. To hear young woman talk about the importance of freedom, the connection of freedom to joy, the connection of joy and community reminds me that we truly are all bound together. And at this very difficult moment in Tigrayan history and in American history, we need to reassert our identity here as a nation of immigrants that's welcoming people from all over the world.
You're breaking
and
up.
embracing your culture and your history as part of our own. And that, I think, is what you're doing here today. And I want to say, as the son of an immigrant to this country, how much we treasure the Tigrayan community in Colorado, how much we treasure the Tigrayan community all across the United States of America. And then we will get through this moment and we will reestablish this country as a country dedicated to the idea that we are a nation of immigrants who are all coming here seeking the same freedom for their daughters and for the women in their lives and for everybody that's part of the community. Thank you for being here today. Thanks for giving me a moment to say hello on this happy Labor Day in Denver in this beautiful park.
Thank you. And last but most certainly not least is our very own Melas Quiroz, who's running for Congress.
Hello, hello!
Yay!
This is the community that raised me. All of you in this crowd, I see you. I thank you for everything. I'm running because of what you all have taught me, what you have taught everyone in my generation, all of the kids. We grew up watching y'all, especially the women, on this holiday, talking about, we all look good, right? We all look fantastic, right? But when I think about this holiday, I think about the fighters that are in us, right? What we do not just to persevere, but to push our communities forward. That is our responsibility. Think about what our parents and our grandparents endured and persevered through to come to this country and to build better lives for us. That responsibility now falls onto us. We have to do better by the future generations, by our younger siblings, by the next immigrants that come to this country. We have to do better for them. There are so many things that our generation are facing, whether it's economic inequality, whether it's climate change, whether it's the fascism coming down in Washington. But we have persevered through much worse with much less at our disposal. And we will do that again. So whether it's talking about our community back home in Tigray, whether it's talking about oppressed people across the world, in Sudan, in Congo, in Palestine, we have to commit to protecting and uplifting all oppressed people around the world.
Let's
okay?
go. Let's go.
Thank you all so much for everything. I love you all, and let's enjoy the rest of Ashenda.
Can I get a picture of you all together?
Yes, and then we have a short a dance. Are the dancers ready? There's actually a choreographed dance that some of our young people put together. So Rahel and her crew will be here shortly, and then we'll get back to our Ashenda normal celebrations.